What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be using, again, the classic 4-3-1-2 setup, the iconic 4-3-1-2 setup against the classic 4-2-2-2, two DMs, two defensive fullbacks. I mean, again, you've seen it before, you've seen it again. It's just the same thing over and over again with these 4-2-2 setups. This 4-2-2 is just so annoying to go against sometimes, but I'm going to be playing against this matchup here. So right off a kickoff, going to be playing again. Usually, you know my favorite play, hitting the offensive fullback straight away. Nuno Mendes, he's not afraid of Thuram. So he's going to be trying to take it on by him. Going to recycle it back into Hullet. Frank Rijkaard tries to get the ball, but Patty V unfortunately gets there on the counter attack. Cancelo was having none of it. Playing it back into Cancelo here. He's a really good ball carrier, which is why I'm dribbling around the back. I'm stepping up into the midfield with him, and I'm going to be playing it to Bellingham, into Rijkaard, back into Bellingham here. Bellingham trying to find that pass. He finds Frank Rijkaard here, playing it out to Nuno Mendes. Going to be trying to run down that left-hand side. I have space here with Hullet. Going to be trying to playing it into Luis Suarez, but unfortunately, he couldn't get anything out of it. Luis Suarez, this build does have aerial superiority and heading on him, so he is going to be, if he does win those headers, he's going to be on target speed that much more accurate. Hence why I do go for those crosses sometimes. Do get fortunate on the short corner here, trying to whip it into near post into Araujo, but the cross just whips for some reason. I don't know what went wrong there, but he's going to be trying to play out the back here. I do get that nice read with Suarez. Going to be playing it into Messi. One more extra pass to confirm the finish into the double touch cancel, into the finesse shot, bottom right hand corner. Going to be at 1-0 up against this guy. So right off kickoff, he does go for any immediate kickoff glitch. So I'm just going to match him up, and I do get the ball back here with Hullet on the ball. Nuno Mendes, nothing on this left hand side, so I'm not going to force. I'm just going to play it back into my defender here, in being Araujo. Hullet on the ball. Going to be playing into Rijkaard. Rijkaard is going to try to, again, take my time. Going to be playing into Hullet, then into Suarez, and I'm going to be playing into Hazard here. Nuno Mendes on the ball. Again, nothing on. He's going to be tracking that run perfectly, which is fine. Going to be playing it back into my midfield with a Bellingham, Rijkaard, Hullet, Rijkaard. Back into Bellingham, Rijkaard. I'm going to be playing into Hullet. I do have that left-hand side. I see that space. I am going to exploit that space. Thank you very much. Lionel Messi trying to play defense. He's not going to contain Nuno Mendes. Going to find that easy run down the byline. One extra pass in to Luis Suarez. That's going to be 2-0. I mean, this guy, he's just in for a rough one using that garbage 4-2-2 setup with those two defensive fullbacks. Come on now. Get out of here with that. I'm just joking. Anyways, with this Patrick Vieira on the ball, I'm trying to mark the run, trying to manually mark the run with Hullet. He does a nice job there dribbling around. Hullet on the ball, tries to find a nice little cutback, a nice defensive read. Tries to play that extra pass into Ronaldinho so he can have that easy tap in, but I was having none of it. I guess maybe I could have gotten lucky there. But on the corner here, again, just defending an near post. But unfortunately for him, my keeper does come out there, gets that nice little punch in with this Ronaldinho on the ball. Get a little bit unlucky. I felt like I should have gotten the ball there, but there's a Dino. Try to do a nice little stunning cross, but I do get the block in as Gilberto Silva into Ronaldinho, into Shevchenko. Tries to get a finesse shot in, but I do get the block in there on the counter attack. Bellingham doesn't get there in time, so he's going to have another opportunity here with Lionel Messi. Playing into Hullet. Hullet twisting and turning. I'm going to call for the second man pressure here to try to help me out. Gets the ball into Shevchenko. Nice block again. I'm just going to clear my lines. Again, clearing the ball. It is not a bad play. Sometimes you just got to clear the ball. It's like, okay, get the ball out here. Let's reset and let's breathe a little bit. He's going to be playing into Ronaldinho. Tries to find that pass into Patrick Vieira, but it does go out of bounds, unfortunately for him. I'm going to call my team short just to position shift. Again, I just love keeping the ball. Just call my team short, and then I'm going to playing into my offensive fullbacks, playing into my midfield, and see where I can go from there, which I do right now. So I'm going to be playing into Joao Cancelo. Nothing's on. I'm just going to be playing it safe into Saliba. I'm just going to be playing it back, and I play it to Araujo here, into Nuno Mendes, trying to find that last little opportunity. So I'm just going to run down this byline. Nuno Mendes, such a powerhouse. Again, he's just so good running down that left-hand side. You can't stop Nuno Mendes. And I try to go down a byline, but unfortunately he gets out-muscled there. So going into halftime 2-0 up, not too bad, 65% possession. But unfortunately, this guy, he knows the game. I just don't know why people does this. It was a good game. We're having a good time. He wasn't out of the game. It wasn't just over for him. But for some reason, he cares so much about his points. This is this guy. He's in rank number 20. Yeah, that fake number 20 he probably got from just annulling his way all the way up there. I just don't get it, dude. Why did you null the game for? Why did you null the game? So I'm just gonna report this guy. I mean, it's just it's such like, come on, dude. Like, what are you doing, dude? It's come on. But anyways, we're going to the next game here. Against this 4-3-3 setup. A decent team, 3184 team strength. And this guy was actually pretty good. If let's see. Well, we'll see at the end of the game. But I know he's like a decently higher ranking, so this match is going to be fun. So straight off a kickoff, again, I'm just going to be playing it into Hazard, Bellingham, straight into my offensive fullback. With being a Denzel Dumfries. See what I can find, but I'm not finding anything, so I'm just going to swing it out to Davies. Send him on a run here. Well, I failed to do that here, but he does go on the run anyway since he's an offensive fullback. Going to find that overlapping run from Davies, playing it to Hull into Hazard. I'm trying a nice little acceleration burst, and that is going to be GG's 1-0. Thank you very much. With this acceleration burst, Eden Hazard, you always have to be on your toes against any acceleration burst player. But a lot of people, they just don't like acceleration bursts or using acceleration bursts, since the timing and the precision and the accuracy of your dribbling needs to be like super duper high. Gonna slow it down for you here. As you see, like as soon as he switched to Rodri, that was my key. Yep, I'm going for the acceleration burst immediately here. He couldn't switch in time because, again, his fullback trying to mark that hole around, but I do time it perfectly where it's like I'm not going too close to that fullback that is marking Hillis, so he doesn't like the, because he doesn't get into the proximity of him, which triggers the AI defending coming in here for the help. So that is, why the AI wasn't just kind of, helping out there. So it is going to be 1-0. Give the ball away sloppily there. Shouldn't really have done that. He's going to have the ball with Bellingham. I'm going to get that nice interception or how, but unfortunately shouldn't be playing out the back, and that's why it's so important to just clear our lines. I do concede there. You just got to clear the ball. I mean, you can't really risk it. It's like, no, I'm just clearing the ball. It's a little bit too tight. Let me just reset the play, and then we can go from there. But now it's a 1-1. I got to fight again to try to see what I can do here. Bellingham on the ball. I'm going to step into the space. Going to be playing into Messi. Nice little blitzkrill setup lining up, and I do go for it. But unfortunately, I put a little bit too much power on it on that angle, and he's going to have that goal kick with Dida. See Araujo winning the header here. And now Bellingham on the ball, going to be playing it into Messi, but Costa is going to get there. Sad days, but it doesn't really matter. Rodri, finding Romario here, or Romario, however you want to pronounce his name. And Nesta getting the interception. Bellingham on the ball, going to be playing it into Hullet. Nice little play here. A lot of space to run into, which I am going to do. Delaying the pass a little bit, trying to find Suarez, but Saliba does get there first with a nice interception. Dida on the ball with it. He does like that extra heavy touch. I should have really punished that. It's like, what are you doing with Dida? You shouldn't be dribbling with your keeper like that. But it doesn't really matter. Davies on the ball here. Trying to find something, so I'm going to step into the space, and I do find Hullet. Going to be playing it to Rijkaard, back in to Bellingham here, into Messi. A lot of space to dribble into, so I'm going to wait for my overlapping fullback at Dumfries coming in there. Dumfries, what are you going to do? Twisting and turning on Costa with Dumfries. I'm comfortable with him on the ball, since he does have a high physical contact, so he can withstand for those challenges from Maldini, Costa Cannavaro, Vieira, Rijkaard, whoever you want to put on him. He can stand his own ground. Going to be, again, running into that space, straightforward. This is nothing fancy, no little double touch. You see the space, you run into it. All I had to do there was just run into the space and shoot. It's that simple. I mean, nothing too overcomplicated. But anyways, back into the gameplay. Trying to defend his kickoff here. He has a Bellingham on the ball. Got to be careful. He's just dancing all over me. But Dumfries was having none of it, standing his own ground. I get a little bit unfortunate with that lofted through ball, but I do get lucky on the bounce there. Bellingham on the ball, going to be playing it into Messi. Going to swing it, ideally trying to swing it into Davies. But Davies, I don't know what he's doing. He's on vacation or something, but he decides, I want to work for you again. So Davies playing into Hullet playing into Hazard. Hazard, a nice little acceleration burst, but I do mess that up completely there. See, that's why, a lot of people are not fans of acceleration bursts, because it doesn't really, you got to do the work to, get the most out of acceleration bursts, instead of like, compared to a blitzkrill, I could just, just input the finesse shot and boom, it just blitzes for me, right? Anyways, back to gameplay. You got to defend this corner again, marking near post. Leave Rumi not right open, but wide open there. Should really do a better job marking that, so I got to be careful. Got to be on my tippy toes here. Again, I'm just making sure Rumi's not getting anything fancy. He does go for the short corner with the Bellingham, but hold it for some reason. Again, not paying attention there. Davies was there to clean up the mess. I just don't know what Hullet was doing there. That should have been his interception, but that's going to be halftime. Trying to go for a nice little, like a Capello link-up play. But unfortunately, I couldn't get anything out of that there. He's going to get the ball immediately up the field, but Araujo gets the interception. And we're going to be going 2-1 up into halftime. It's going to kind of a tight game, 58% possession. Going to be bringing on the usual super subs at Bale and Son going into the second half here. Going to be having Rodri going to be defending the kickoff clutch whilst second man pressing to make sure he's got to make his decision quickly here. Romario on the ball trying to find the back post header into Rumi, but unfortunately for him, he misses again. It's a little tight game. It's a crazy intense game. Bale on the ball here, trying to find that nice little through pass. I do find Son on the ball. He's wide open. He run on with the keeper. I'm going to do a nice little cutback. Son tries to go for it. Just a normal shot. Ideally, I got to be curling that in. Don't know what I was doing there. Trying to go for a nice little acceleration burst with Eden Hazard. But in that situation, just nothing fancy. Go for the finesse shot. Low powered, of course, you don't want to be risking it too much. Low powered finesse shot, or a medium power finesse shot is gonna work there. But for whatever reason, I just go for like a regular shot, and I just missed the goal completely. Should have been 3-1 up and should have been wrapping this game up. But now, he's still in the game. Offense keeper, for whatever reason, I don't know what's going on there. What my keeper's doing. But I gotta be, this game is getting a little bit chaotic. So in these type of situations, when the game is getting like a little bit too crazy, you gotta slow the game down, all right? Just let's breathe here. Let me just take an extra 5-6 seconds on a ball before, let's pass again and let's reset. Let me assess my options here. Again, when the games are just so chaotic, just going back and forth, it's just like ping pong, launching the ball up the field. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, I just hit the post. You just gotta calm the game down or relax the game. So with Davies on a ball here, on the left-hand side, trying to find something. I'm trying to cook up something on the left-hand side. I do manage to commit his Koundé here. Going to be playing it into Hazard, try to find a nice little acceleration burst, which I do, but unfortunately Koundé, with his higher physical contact than Hazard, he's going to win out there. But we get the ball back. He tries to go for like a nice little long run. We get the ball back, right guard into Hullets, playing it into Davies again, into Hazard, right into Hullets. See what I can find here. Bellingham, I do have the nice space. Dumfries waiting for that run to trigger, but unfortunately goes a little bit late here. Bale into Son, trying to find that nice little 1-2, but unfortunately nothing was on. Got to take my little extra time with it. I do get the ball back immediately here, fortunately enough for me. Dumfries on the ball, gonna be running outside to try to stretch the play a little bit. Hullet agrees, thankfully. I'm gonna be playing it back into Dumfries if I manage to do it here, which I do, but that pass was awful. I'm not sure what's going on there, but Dumfries should be winning the ball over at Bellingham. This is why I just love Dumfries so much. I'm just going to make that extra run, but unfortunately his defender is going to be there to block the day. We get the ball back again. This high pressure, high octane play. He's going to be kicking in and out that for a corner kick. I'm telling you, this is why I just love Dumfries so much. He's jack of all trades, master of all. I mean, he can do everything. Son Heung-min trying to blitz him, cheese him from the corner. Try to get that rebound there, but unfortunately I couldn't get anything there. But this game, just got to survive this one last attack. He's going to be hoofing up the field. Frank Rijkaard going to be winning that second ball, but he's going to be playing it back into Alonso. Dumfries again. This Dumfries card, I'm so glad I spun for that card when in that PSG pack, I believe, whenever released. But that is going to be a game, set, and match. Thank you very much to this opponent. Again, this opponent, he's high ranking. He's super good player this guy was. So yeah, if you did enjoy that video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. What do you want to see next? And I'll see you in the next video.